This is VOA News via remote. I'm Diane Roberts. The health of Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI has worsened due to his age, and doctors are constantly monitoring the 95-year-old's condition, the Vatican said Wednesday. Here's VOA's Tommy McNeil.
Vatican spokesperson Matteo Bruni said Pope Francis, who asked the faithful earlier Wednesday to pray for Benedict, went to visit his predecessor in the monastery on Vatican grounds where the retired pontiff has lived since retiring in February 2013. At the end of his customary Wednesday audience with the public in a Vatican auditorium, Francis departed from his prepared remarks to say that Benedict is very sick and asked the faithful to pray for the retired pontiff. Francis did not elaborate on the condition of Benedict. Tommy McNeil, VOA News, Washington.
Ukraine has bought 1,400 drones, mainly for reconnaissance, and plans to develop combat models that can attack the exploding drones Russia has used during its invasion of the country. The AP's Karen Chamas reports.
Ukraine's Minister of Digital Transformation and Vice Prime Minister Mikhailo Fedorov told the AP that technology is changing the way nations go to war. Ukraine has purchased drones like the Fly-Eye, a small unmanned aerial vehicle used for intelligence, battlefield surveillance and reconnaissance. Fedorov said the next step would be to move to strike drones that he said would fly up to 10 kilometers and hit targets. Russian authorities have alleged several Ukrainian drone strikes on its military bases in recent weeks, with some Ukrainian drones shot down deep inside Russia. I'm Karen Chamas.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has presented unspecified goals to further bolster his military power next year at a meeting of the nation's political officials. Kim's comments, reported by state media Wednesday, indicate he'll continue provocative weapons tests after a record run of missile launches this year. This is VOA News. Kosovo closed its biggest border crossing with Serbia, police said Wednesday, after Serbs set up more barricades on their side in one of the worst regional crises in years. Kosovo declared independence from Serbia in 2008, but Belgrade has refused to recognize it and encouraged Kosovo's 120,000 ethnic Serbs to defy Pristina's authority. The latest trouble erupted December 10th when ethnic Serbs put up barricades, effectively sealing off traffic on two border crossings. They were protesting the arrest of an ex-policeman who's suspected of being involved in attacks against ethnic Albanian police officers. The death toll from a fuel tanker explosion near Johannesburg last weekend has climbed to 26, a local official said Wednesday, after 8 more people died in the previous 48 hours. A truckload carrying liquefied petroleum gas got stuck under a bridge in Boksburg on Saturday, causing a leak and explosion that initially killed 10 people and badly damaged a nearby hospital. Emergency crews in the U.S. state of New York were scrambling Monday to rescue marooned residents from what authorities called the blizzard of the century. AP correspondent Julie Walker reports.
Erie County reports most of those deaths in Buffalo. Executive Mark Poloncarz says too many people are ignoring the driving ban in Buffalo, making it difficult, if not impossible, for emergency vehicles.
People are trying to drive around in little Honda Civics.
Poloncarz says at the height of the storm, when snow was 4 feet and drifts were even higher, emergency crews could not reach some in need. There were resulting deaths, many found in cars and snowbanks. Meanwhile, President Biden has approved an emergency declaration, clearing the way for federal disaster funding. Julie Walker, New York.
The storm is also responsible for widespread power outages and travel delays. Southwest Airlines says it will be another few days before its flight schedule returns to normal. The AP's Donna Warder reports.
The airline canceled thousands of flights during the massive winter storm, wrecking travel plans and the holidays for numerous stranded travelers. Southwest Airlines CEO Tom Jordan issued a statement saying because of the bitter cold, there was no choice but to scrap many flights.
With our large fleet of airplanes and flight crews out of position in dozens of locations, and after days of trying to operate as much of our full schedule across the busy holiday weekend, we reached a decision point to significantly reduce our flying to catch up.
Jordan says Southwest will continue to fly a reduced schedule for a few days in hopes of returning to normal operations before next week. I'm Donna Warder.
Via remote, I'm Diane Roberts, VOA News.
Please subscribe, like, or comment. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, or subscribe.